Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I am one third of the Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Kem
and Hashi.
I'm back in this seat.
It's been a while.
You heard me? Alright guys, man, I missed this. So we are doing a TV review for Murder at the End of the World. It's FX show, starring Emma Corrin and also Harris Dickinson.
Clive Owen as well.
What happened? What
No, sorry, I kind of stepped on you. Go on, continue.
Did I say something wrong though?
No, nothing
okay. Harris Dickinson, and you said Clive Owen, isn't it?
Britt Marling as well.
Yeah. So
there was a fair bit of people. You know, I can't take that guy serious in any movie anymore.
Who's that?
You know, after the blackening, I can't take him serious, bro.
Which
I
guy?
cannot. You know that guy.
The guy that ended up.
Is he in this?
He's in it, man. I can't take him serious, bro.
He's in this as like a kind of a Jordan Peele kind of filmmaker.
Did he play the role in the blackening too well for you?
He voted for Trump twice.
Okay. But yeah, no, we are here for the review for Murder at the End of the World. But before we get into that, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications for when the videos are going to come up. And follow us on the socials in the description below. Ready to get into... What are you smiling for?
I'm just in awe, man. How you do it, man?
It's
Flexing
tough.
your muscles there.
It's hard.
Flexing your muscles, yeah.
It's just a little... it's a little side. But guys, Kem, chat to me. Murder at the End of the World. How many episodes out so far? Is it
5.
5, and there's 7 altogether. Is
Yeah.
So, how you feeling about it, man?
I was the one who suggested this. Again, it's underwhelming, man. Underwhelming, because you know what it is, yeah.
To be fair to you, when I was away, I was seeing it advertised everywhere, like everywhere.
Where did you go, Mo?
I was in the hood, man.
You heard, son? You heard?
Nah, I was just had a little getaway to NYC.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple, yes sir. Yes,
Anyway. Again, look. To be honest, I could see why people would enjoy this.
Yeah.
I think maybe if it wasn't such a, I think the start kind of threw me off, and since then I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's nothing, but it's just a sleuth TV series. It's just a murder mystery. When it was just completely drawn out for me, it doesn't have to be. Each episode doesn't have to be this long.
Right.
They're literally. I think it was like the first one was like an hour 15.
Yeah.
There's like 2 episodes at the minute is under an hour.
Yeah.
And it's just, for me, it's too long. But I could if you're into sort of murder mysteries and sleuth sort of TV series and movies, you would like this.
Yeah. I think for me, the first 2 episodes weren't as bad as you say, in my opinion. I
don't say it's bad, but I think it lost me because it was just too long. And again, the backstories and everything was too soon. Give me something recent and relevant now, and then give me the backstory.
So the framing device, because obviously, Mo, you haven't seen it yet, but the framing device that they use was... I
didn't say nothing. I'm on your side.
I'm not taking... Okay. I wasn't taking a shot, by the way.
The whole world, though.
I can't win.
No, I'm just
joking. So the framing device is like whenever something happens in regards to like the case, we go back in time.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And I think it's just a terrible way to do it, in my opinion. Like, a show we're going to talk about soon, do an interesting thing with kind of flashbacks, Monarch, which we'll talk about, which is way interesting than this, where, again, it's just very flat. Okay, something happens, we go back.
Yeah.
And then the end of that kind of flashback, we just literally go back to where we were. It was
kind of like Bodies. Did you watch Bodies?
No.
You didn't watch Bodies? Did you watch Bodies? It's kind of like Bodies. It's like the premise. Well, I don't want to take over because it's a Murder at the End of the World review. But the premise for that there was a crime that happens in each kind of like 3 different time periods.
Yes,
throughout
with the same body or something like that.
Yeah, the same exact crime, same body, same place, all of that stuff in it. And then when something happens in one time period, they kind of go to the other time period to see how that part happened there, and then how they're all
that makes
more interesting.
That makes sense for the context of the story. Right. Whereas this one, it was a bit slapdash.
Right.
Yeah.
And then there was certain things I think Kem really did not like, where our main character, Darby,
Dobbs.
Yeah, when she was a child, she would go with her dad who was a
He was
crime
an
scene
investigator.
crime scene investigator, she would go with him and see dead bodies as a child.
Yeah, like
And like it was the most normal thing in the world. And then police officers are like, why would you bring your kid?
why would you bring?
Why-
Like, I just you know what came to mind was Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. So if you see his backstory, I know this is, I don't want to sort of jump, but his backstory, it was a fascination of the morbid, because he saw it when he was younger, and he got like it's almost like he wanted to sort of do more and figure more. Like if you expose anyone to something, and they're not, especially they don't know that they're young, and you're not managing that exposure. There was no managing of this exposure. It was just like, oh, I know, dead body. Like, desensitize this child to dead bodies, like to killings.
Yeah.
Do you know how irresponsible that is?
Yeah.
And I think that took me out of it.
And again,
That took me out of it.
That's crazy. Come on, honey, time for work.
it's crazy.
And she was always there. She was always with him.
Yeah.
And then one of the police officers says, it's like, oh, aren't you too young to be here? And then this ongoing thing that, oh, don't call me a child. She's like, she didn't like being called a child. It's like, but anyway.
Yeah. And again, I think the show is meant to show her as a very, very like great detective. She's written a book kind of thing. And the whole show is framed as a flash forward of her in New York reading out her book and the story that happens in the show basically. And again, she's meant to be like the most like smartest, greatest detective. And then there's a scene where she's going into the plane and they're taking the phone. She goes, "This is half of my brain if you take my phone." So it's a bit weird. A detective is so reliant on technology. And again, detective kind of sleuth shows, the best ones are the ones that have a very interesting case, number one, but also say something about the time and place and the main protagonist who we're following. You know what I'm saying? There's a wonderful like detective murder show called Mayor of Easttown. That was an HBO show. Came out a couple of years ago. I think it came out during the pandemic. One of the best detective shows I have seen in like literally the last 10 years. So well acted. It said something about the place, the time in Philadelphia, stuff like that. Whereas this is a kind of a critique on technology and the way and climate change and the way the earth is dying and trying to save the world in a weird way and stuff like that, and bringing amazing minds together at this one place. So we go to a place in Iceland, and then all these amazing people from all around the world are coming, like people who are humanitarians, people who have done crazy things in technology, in filmmaking. Yeah,
the greatest minds in
their chosen field, wherever it may be. And there's an artificial intelligence component to it, and the reason why it's a bit interesting in regards to kind of character kind of relationships is our protagonist Darby, her person who she first started like solving crimes with, a guy called William, Bill, who was I think he's an artist, like kind of like, think of Banksy, yeah, and his kind of art name is Fangs, and he's at the place, isn't it? And the first time they see each other after he basically ran away from her,
because he couldn't deal with the whole
case they're solving.
Because to be fair, that bothered me. Sorry, Hash. So this will happen. This will happen. So yeah, now they're chasing the murderer. They're chasing this. So they're trying to solve like a Jane Doe. Yeah. And they go to this abandoned house. It's not really abandoned house. I think it's an abandoned house, right?
I don't know.
It's okay, abandoned house. Yeah, to find out. I don't know how. And they basically hack the doors. They go into the place and they dig in the basement to try and find this body because they've got the information that there's a body here. So the body weren't there, the body was underneath the stairs. So they dismantled the stairs. There is no stairs, so they can't get out. And then the killer or whoever it is stand at the top of the stairs. And now they see there. Bro, there's a whole basement. They stood at the bottom of the stairs like that.
Just looking at the guy.
Bro, what are you not trying to dodge? The guy could have just shot them.
It was confounding.
It just didn't make any sense. And I'm like,
okay,
it lost me there. Yeah. It lost me. I just like, why?
How?
And then they want to say, they what did they say to them? They said something to him.
Again, it was such a, they blah blahed it, bro. It was crazy. Like they said, oh, that was kind of that scene ended, and then they're in the hotel, like, oh, that was crazy. Like, and you don't really get a clear understanding of exactly what had happened. Did the guy let them go? Did they kill? You know what I mean? Again, this doesn't.
So
really
I can tell you lot aren't messing with the story
This is not
really, but
this is not Silo. If Silo was
no,
good.
no,
This
fair.
is not Silo.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I can see you lot aren't really vibing with the story, but like,
I'd be
what
interested
about
to see what you think, because like for me, I just don't know, man.
what about performances? Because I see, like, for example, Harris Dickinson is in here, and I really like him. I think he's a very good actor.
But this is the thing, because
So-
again, he's the big ticket item.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously you see him, you see Clive Owen, you see her on the poster, and you're thinking, oh wow. And obviously, for a show to hook people in, you have to have someone like a major star die, and he's the one who dies.
All right, Mo. For
And-
me, Mo.
And that's the case we're trying to solve.
Okay, Mo. For me, yeah. This is how I see it. Yeah. Let me know if you think different. The main protagonist, yeah, is what it is. But then you have the Clive Owens. You have all this sort of the side pieces.
Yeah.
They're better than her in regards to acting.
You think the lead isn't right for the role?
it's
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, again, little things that don't matter to the story. It shouldn't
Yeah.
really bother me, but it bothered me
Yeah.
when she met up with Bill 5 years later, and then it was like, oh, do you want to go for a drink or whatever it is? She punched him in the belly, and she's like, oh, do you want to go for a drink? It's like, okay, perfect example. You know who she is? Do you remember Twilight?
Well, I've
Have you ever seen Twilight?
no.
What's her name?
Kirsten
Kirsten
Stewart.
Kirsten Stewart. She is in this. She's a detective. Am I lying?
In a
Am I
way,
lying?
in a way, the performance is kind of similar,
Oh my
I guess.
God.
But-
Everything's like,
one thing I have to
Yeah,
one thing I do have to say.
yeah,
One thing
yeah.
I do have to say is Kristen Stewart became a way better actor. Like after that, I have to. I have to say.
I actually caught a lot of flack for that movie. Those movies.
Again, Robert Pattinson
Robert Pattinson,
spent 10 years running away from that role.
cool.
Let's
He's
be real.
cool.
Yeah.
And
But
he
yeah.
was successful.
but that's how I feel she is in this
Yes.
this
I
series.
think Clive Owen is playing it so well. His character is playing it
Yeah.
because you don't know if he's really trying to help her, if he's the actual murderer, if he's jealous,
Yeah.
if he's jealous of his wife,
Yeah.
who was basically in like a relationship with the guy who died.
Yeah.
You don't know what his allegiance is
What-
or what his motivation, and it just is a testament to how good an actor Clive Owen is.
He is.
But I think Britt Marling, who is a great actor,
Mhm.
who I think she's a great actor, and also she was the star of the OA, which you watched,
Yeah.
a TV show on Netflix. She's doing so much interesting stuff compared to our lead dog.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird seeing all these actors kind of like absolutely like act her out of the water in a way. If that makes sense.
And for me, again, there's so much stuff in this. It's almost like I've been left behind because you have to pay attention, because this is one of those sleuth stories where series that you have to pay attention to the minute. Yeah. To
Yeah.
in some respects, yeah. Because like when what's his name? The kid? Zuma was coughing. It's almost like the sound and how she reacted to it is like.
So again, a lot of the reveals, Mo, are extremely heavy-handed. Like
Heavy-handed.
like you automatically know already, and then they just want to like.
Yeah. Look. This is what it was.
Look.
And it's almost like, all right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Just give me the reveal.
Treating like children.
Yeah.
And things that you thought mattered are automatically revealed to not matter at all.
Straight
Straight away. They're not even leaving it as ambiguous in any
Okay,
way.
let me ask you. So you know the helmet situation and the oxygen.
Yes.
Yeah. How Clive Owen responded to that information that there's 2 minutes left. Was that a bit sus for you?
100%. And again, for the camera to linger on the helmets for so
Yeah.
long.
It was like we knew. Like you're like, oh yeah, oh, have you done the manual over? Yeah. It's like we knew there was going to be an issue with the helmet. Knew there was going to be an issue with the helmet, and it's almost like hurry up and just get to it for me.
Yeah.
But again, I'm a completionist. I'm gonna finish it.
So there's two. I was gonna say. So there's 2 episodes left. Is this a situation where it's like, I can't wait, or I need to see how this ends? Because we had Loki earlier this year, obviously, and that was kind of a situation where it was like, all right, let me just see how this plays out. And
The last episode.
for that, obviously, it paid off.
Yeah.
For this, obviously, we don't know yet. But are you not like at least looking forward to these last 2 episodes?
Literally, if they dropped the last 2 episodes, Mo, if it wasn't for this this pod,
You wouldn't go.
I'll skip to the last one. What happened? All right, cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
For me, I did like the way that episode 5 ended.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see.
Submerged.
Yes. So I'll be, again, the reason is because how stupid it was for her to do that. because
It bothered me.
it
Anyway,
made no
it
sense.
is
The
what
reason
it is.
why, and I just want to see how she gets out of it because
Yeah.
it was so confounding. I thought, cause I was telling my brother, this is so silly. I want to see how she gets out. This is so silly.
I kind of wanted to drown.
Would not,
It would
everything
bother
is
me.
leading for us to see that, because even the character that we see above is not someone we've ever seen before, because he's wearing something that we've never seen any character in the whole show wear. Anyway, Mo,
Alright,
you last.
anyway, any final thoughts, guys? No, nothing. To wrap it up. All right,
Wrap it up quick, man.
cool, guys. That was the review for episodes 1 to 5 of A Murder at the End of the World. We'll be back to obviously review the last 2 episodes. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell, like I said, to get notifications, see when the videos come up. And yeah, follow us on the socials. We're almost at 100 followers for Twitter, so it would be cool if we can get there soon. Help us out. See you soon. Peace.
Peace.